tracking the trading system signals for the last trade day of the week, Friday, November the 17th, 2023. We did not trade much this week. We have a new portfolio set up. We're waiting for a drawdown to go into this portfolio. On the month, we're up 93.71, 3.75% on the quarter. Last month was a little bit of a down month, so on the quarter we're still up 81.52.74, up 21% on the year in live trading profits. And the portfolio that we're looking at is the portfolio 48. We're introducing that today. These are the results. I'm not going to go over each chart because I'm going to go over this as well as the stock index portfolio 27 for the micros. And we're going to go over some interesting data for the Nasdaq. So minus 41.10 on the trades for the portfolio 48. And this is the stock indexes were minus 60, so around break even. The commodities were around minus 4,050. So I'll update the portfolio calculator over the weekend, and we'll see how much further we have to go. I'd like a 10 to 12K drawdown, and I want to show you the performance for this, the historical performance. This has 5 workspaces. I'm not gonna go over each trade on this, but you can see here, gold didn't take any trades. Silver had losses across the board. Crude oil had a couple of losses. Natural gas, no trades. And here is the portfolio trader in Multicharts. I love the cyclical nature. This is going back to 2007 with $25 round turn slippage and commission. Very solid hard line drawdown. This is the closed trade drawdown, which is different than the different than the end of day drawdown. The end of day drawdown is right at 25K. Closed trade drawdowns are larger because you close out positions intraday and then the market comes off maybe a profitable level and hits that larger closed trade drawdown. So for example, if you're up 10K on the day and you come in and you're at 250,000, your equity peak is after some closed trades is 260, and then you go through a losing streak and you're at 251 to end the day. So you're on the end of day basis, you're up on the day. You have a profitable day, but your closed trade drawdown is $9,000. We don't track this. We don't say, man, we're in a $9,000 drawdown off our intraday closed trade equity peak. We say, hey, we're up 1K on the day. We measure that on an end of day basis. And so then if tomorrow's trade you went down here and you were down at 240K, your closed trade drawdown would be 20K. Your drawdown from your starting point is 10K. On an end of day basis, you're in a 10K drawdown. On a closed trade basis, you're in a 20K drawdown. And so this equity curve represents a closed trade drawdown, and the end of day drawdown, I'm going to show you that. Here it is in Excel going back to 2008 with $25 round turn slippage and commission. Let me collapse this so it's easier to get to. You can see the list of strategies, and you can come down here. You can see this is through November the 15th. And so here is the closed trade drawdown, and it's a little different. It's not as many data points as the closed trade drawdown. The closed trade drawdown takes into account all the trades. This is on an end of day basis. We have updated it here under the Capstone, www.capstonetradingsystems.com, 250K portfolio. You can learn more about this. You can see the performance statistics. You contact us with any questions. This is our live traded portfolio that we manage. So you can contact us if you have any questions about that. We're going to go over the stock index portfolio next, and then we're going to go over some insights on the Nasdaq. So normally we go over the E-minis. I'm going to go over the micros today. This list is the S&P micro. This list is the Nasdaq micros plus 108 on the day. So the stock index portfolio in the stock index 27 did slightly better than the stock indexes in the portfolio 48. These are the list of trades. I have a correction I want to share with you on the micro Nasdaq. This should be a $120 stop loss, not a $200 stop loss. I sent these out yesterday. I will send an update. The recommendation was to wait for a drawdown, and so I will be sending out an update. While we're waiting for that drawdown to start live trading, we caught that correction. The Mirror 2022 or Mirror 2020, you can change that input to 1615. I'll send that out in the correction as well. That just simply plots the indicator at the end of the day. It was set at 1515, so it cuts it off early instead of at the end of the day. So the trades on the day, plus 2750, Cobra 3, minus 1250, Viper, minus 122, gap continuation. Market likes to act like it's going to set up a short signal, a momentum short signal, and then rally off of momentum shorts this time of year. So it's hard to short it right now. SR counter trend plus 4750, minus 8850 on momentum reversal, minus 1850 on VTNQ, minus 5250 on mirror 2020. And the Nasdaq strategies were down 219, and the S&P strategies were up. There were a lot more trades in the S&P, plus 327. So a lot of dip buying in the S&P, minus 125 on the Cobra 3. DTM4 minus 1250, plus 3125 on Cobra CT3, plus 4650 on Cobra CT3 2023, plus 4750 on SR counter trend 2, plus 3250 on SR counter trend 2 5M, and tick fader plus 750, plus 65 on tick count trend, taking 3 trades. This strategy is doing well this week, up on Wednesday, up on Thursday, up on Friday, in a very narrow channel all week. CPI was really the only thing that moved the market net this week, and mirror was plus 4750. This mirror was plus 1625. Gap fill plus 4750. So a lot of counter trend mean reversion strategies that worked in this market today on the S&P. I want to quickly share some market insights on the Nasdaq. The net move on the week was CPI. You can see that here. This was last Friday's close where we did really well last Friday. And then Sunday night, the market opened here. And you have CPI on Tuesday. This is Monday's trade, Tuesday's trade, CPI. The big flash move. Let's see, in 5 minutes, the flash move takes us all the way up to the high of that move is 15,812. Let's see where we close on the week. 15,874. We didn't close much higher on the week than the first 5-minute high of this flash move on the CPI report pre-market on Tuesday. This is a 24-hour session, 5-minute chart. You can see the market here. It surged on PPI and then it kind of came off. And so the net mover on the week was CPI, and really nothing else happened except a lot of chop. And so let's look at the 60-minute chart as well. I want to show you this insight on the week or on the month. Now, October 31st closed on the Nasdaq future 14,470. November 17th closed 15,885. Nasdaq's up 1,415 points. And here are the point moves, total point moves from open to close. The day session close minus the day session open, you get 501.75. Not counting November the 1st. So if you don't trade on FOMC, you buy the open and you sell the close, you're up 501.75 on the month, 501.75 points, which is about $10,000. And we're up, our net gain is almost that on the month. And so let's see here. We are, the net gain, like I said, is 501.70, almost one third of the total move from the October 31st to up here. You can see all the gap ups. This is the day session 405-minute chart, which is a daily chart of the Nasdaq futures, and this over here is a 24-hour chart. So with this you can see the gap ups because it doesn't start till 8:30 Central, closes at 3:15 Central, and you can see how the Fed day was here, and then all the gap ups, and some of these days are down. So those are some interesting insights to take into the weekend. Next week, we have a holiday shortened week. We won't trade on Thursday, Thanksgiving, or Friday, holiday shortened day. So 3 trading days next week. Update the portfolio calculator over the weekend and see where we are on the drawdown curve. My rough math shows us that we are around 6,500. We're at about a $6,500 drawdown, waiting for another 6K drawdown or so, and then jump in on that and take advantage of the cyclical nature of this equity curve. This is the 20K close trade drawdown mark, and we're focused on the end of day drawdown, but we can get in intraday based on where the close trade drawdown is on an end of day basis. So those are the trades of the day. Final trading system signals for the week for November the 17th, 2020. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.